All right, guys, we're back with round one, Edison Format, Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas, and we're here with John Vigil on the right playing Hybrid Blackwings and Atago on the left playing Gladiator Beast. Atago is actually not from our area. He's from, I think, South Texas, and he drove up here to come hang out with Prince, Bluff, aka Bluff Knock, and, I got him on the channel. And I'm always glad to have GBs. I know it's a fan favorite deck, so it looks like John sets four, and Atago summons Darius, attacks, and gets deprisoned. And me knowing John, he probably has Starlight Road down there. He's just a fan of that card. Me personally, I don't like it at all. All right, so Atago summons Laquari, and let's see, John's got three back rows. So John definitely has either a Solemn or Starlight Road down there. There's just no way. There's no way he has doesn't have those cards. Also, don't think he has Bottomless, because I think he would have used the Bottomless by now. All right, let's see what Atago does. Now he summons Sam Knight. Attacks for 16. Okay, that's first damage. So no, let's see, which back row does he have, and let's see what Atago does. So Atago decides, can Sam Knight not tag out? I don't know about Sam Knight. I'm no GB expert, so it's actually, I've never actually played GBs. And here, John plays Brain Control. Maybe Atago's reading a Oppression, so maybe that's why he didn't want to use Sam Knight's effect. All right, so here John tributes to Sam Knight for Caius. Yeah, this is super Hybrid Blackwings, because John's playing Caius in there too, and Greffer, all that stuff. All right, one hits the D prison, so my guess is one of those back rows is Chariot that Atago has down there. Okay, so there's a Solemn that we knew John had. Good. So now the only... I wonder what John's other back row is. I guess we'll find out. So for Atago actually watches the channel a lot. For those guys wondering, he's the guy who comments the big paragraphs, which I appreciate. He goes into detail as well. So I think he's a little afraid of Oppression. Ooh, John had the Oppression too. But okay, so I like what Atago did. He dusts the Solemn and then dusts the John Solemn and then Solemn's the Oppression. So really, really well played by Atago. I think he's been playing GBs for a long time, because when I know him, I met him at one of the South Texas tournaments. You guys seen it? It's called Copris Cove. Like, I've been there twice for they host large Edison tournaments. And I played him like a few months ago, and he was playing GBs. We were both undefeated at the time. Unfortunately for him, I was playing Hero Beat, which is GB's worst matchup. And he still took me to game 3, so I think he's really familiar with this deck. Yeah, he beat me game 2. It's actually on another channel, an Asian with Cards channel. If you guys want to go check out that tournament. Okay, so anyway, let's get back to the duel. So Atago's got a quest and no back rows, and let's see what John has left. So John normal summons Sirocco, special summons Gale, halves a quest. So I think he's going to go for Stardust here. Oh, Dark Armed, and yeah, Atago right away picks up his cards. Hey, that was tough, man. John opened insane. Mirror Force, D-Prison, Solemn, Oppression. That was tough. But I like the way Atago, he played well. All right, so Atago goes first this game, summons Darius, sets a back row. Speaking of Copper's Cove, I think Atago, he didn't win. I don't think he won that map, but I think he bought it off one of the winners. It's a custom map for those large Edison tournaments I was telling you guys about. Anyway, so John summons Greffer, pitches Vayu. John's deck is weird. It's like a super hybrid Blackwing deck. He's playing like Greffer, Caius's. So yeah, he's playing Kalute. All right, so John sets 2. So let's see what Atago can. Oh, let me reset life points. I might be mispronouncing his name. I see attacks with Darius, and Darius. Not Darius. Quest. Quest gets deprisoned. So now Atago's got 2 back rows. And he dusts the new one, which is a dust. That's funny. Dust a dust. And Atago summons Sam Knight. Attacks for 16. So Sam Knight's effect. So I think you could tell he's a little afraid of oppression. Hey, oppression, it just wrecks GBs at times. So that tells me I don't think he has a card to stop oppression. He doesn't have like an MST or a trap stun or a solemn down there. Now, a lot of times, a lot of times when I'm watching duels, I see things, but when I'm actually playing in the game, I don't recognize these little things. It's just weird. All right, so John has another dust, so he dusts the D prison, and Atago Ready Ari's the Vayu. Ooh, does he have Burial? I think John set Compulse. Compulse is not that great against GBs. I guess you can Compulse a Geyseris, but most of the time you're gonna have to Compulse like a Laquari or a Ready Ari, something like that, just to not. Yeah, see, I don't like Compulse against GBs. But maybe John had no other choice but to keep it in. Okay, now Atago summons Ready Ari. I think he drew Sekitor. Alright, it's not looking good for John. So John takes 12. So we're at 8,052. So you got to tag. Yeah, he's going to tag out the Ready Ari. But who do you get here? So he chooses the Bestiari. And I think John's going to chain Torrential. That's actually not good. Because John's left with like, what? One card in hand. And now Atago normal summons Darius. So I think he's got Chariot. John, I think he's got Kalut in his hand. And another card. So John's debating on active. Looks like John's debating on activating that back row. So he decides to just take 17. And now Darius. Do you grab a quest here? Or do you grab Laquari? Or Hippo? Does Atago play Hippo? I don't know. I don't know his deck. He's not, like I said, he's from out of town. So guys, if you're out of town and you happen to be in the area, want to come, I always try to get new players on camera. And obviously Atago's not from there, so I got him. I actually got him the round after this as well. Okay, so 2 back rows. So he grabs goes to quest, grabs back Bestiari. Now John's got 2. What if he has Cold Wave? Okay, so he contacts for Geyseris, and John oppresses the Geyseris. Does Atago have anything to stop the oppression? I think he does, because he threw it on the field. Lets John pay 8. So he either has Trap Stun, Solemn, or Dust. So he dusts the oppression. And pops the other back row. So now John decides to chain, return. I think John was cooked either way. So John has a Kalut in his hand. Oh, but this is not bad because you kind of force Atago to attack the Vayu. Yeah, you force him to attack the Vayu, and then he puts the Vayu in your grave. Oh, okay, and Atago decided just to let them get banished. Okay, that's interesting. So now we know John's got Kalut. Yeah. Oh, he drew another Kalut, and he books the Kalut, and John just decides to, yeah, that's game. So, all right, let's get ready for game 3. Who's going to move on with a round 1 win? Atago or John Vigil? So John opens. Yeah, I don't like John's deck. This is too hybrid-y. He's playing like Caius and Kalutes and Black. I'm not a fan. All right, so John sets 2. Let's see if he plays around heavy. I think he is. Okay, so Atago special summons Cyber Dragon. Let me reset the life. Oh, John has his own heavy in his hand. So Atago decides not to attack the Greffer. That's interesting. Probably doesn't want to lose his Cyber Dragon. So now what will John do? What are his back rows? Does he heavy Atago here and then use Vayu's effect? He's got bottomless in hand as well. I think it's bottomless. No, I can't really tell what that trap card is. It looks like bottomless, but it could be deep. I mean, dust. Oh no, it is bottomless. So he's got heavy, bottomless, and another card in hand. So here he brings out Armed Wing. Attacks Cyber Dragon, gets deprisoned. Oh, he saw him to deprison. Wow. So 4K to 8,000. I think John is trying to get him. He's trying to get him with a heavy. And hits him for 17. Yeah, I think John's trying to get. He's probably going to try to get Atago to set another back row. Now he uses Greffer, sends Necro Gardna. You play Necro too? Yeah, this is a crazy deck. I wonder if John plays Whirlwind. Okay. So Atago normal summons a quest, and he my bodies the bottomless. So he takes 15. So 46 to 4,000. And sets 2. So now we know John's got heavy, so he's probably gonna slam down the heavy here. Yeah, that's not good for Atago. Deprison, and he decides to shrink the quest. Sorry, he shrinked one of them. And John's got 1 card left in hand. Yeah, it's... Ooh. So 300. 23. I'm going to guess he halved that one. So that one's at 17, and then it's at 1150. So, yeah. And then John's got Necro Gardna in there, Thunder King. So I don't see how Atago gets out of this. He's got 2 cards in hand, and let's see can he do anything. Maybe like smashing. Okay, so that's it. John Vigil wins round 1. That was not much Atago could have done. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that duel, and we'll be back soon for round 2. Bye, guys.